What if the most wasted Saiyan in Dragon Ball history actually took his training seriously? I'm talking about Goten, the kid who became a Super Saiyan with no pain, no loss, no trauma, and zero rage. He just did it. And then, nothing. He just stopped. But what if that wasn't the end of his story? What if Goten actually trained? Let's start with a fact. Goten has insane, almost terrifying potential. He did something that took his legendary father, Goku, decades to achieve. He transformed into a Super Saiyan naturally. There was no death of a best friend, no desperation, no planet about to explode. He just did it. This points to one undeniable conclusion. His potential is absurd. He's a prodigy among prodigies. So what went wrong? Where did all that potential go? The answer is simple, and it's a problem that plagued the next generation of Saiyans. Goten didn't fail. Fusion failed him. Every single time he had an opportunity to grow, to be pushed to his limits, someone would inevitably say, "Just fuse." The fusion dance gave him and Trunks incredible power, fast. It was an instant solution, a shortcut. But what do shortcuts do? They kill growth. They'd prevent you from learning the hard lessons, from building a solid foundation. Goten never learned to rely on himself because he always had a safety net. But in our what-if scenario, things change. One person notices that something is very, very wrong. His older brother, Gohan. He sees that while Goten is strong, he's also incredibly sloppy. His power is a wild, untamed fire. It's impressive, but it's not refined. It lacks discipline, control, and strategy. Gohan, having walked a similar path of immense potential and the struggle to control it, decides to step in. He knows what happens when raw power isn't guided by wisdom. So the training begins. But it's not just with Gohan. Gohan brings in the ultimate teacher of discipline, the master strategist himself, Piccolo. And under Piccolo's watch, the rules of the game change entirely. The jokes stop. The playtime is over. Piccolo removes the crutches that have been holding Goten back. There will be no fusion, no playing around, and absolutely no slacking. This is a new era of straight, hard discipline. The training isn't about flashy new transformations. It's about the fundamentals. Piccolo drills Goten relentlessly on ki control, teaching him to sense, manipulate, and conserve his energy with surgical precision. They work on stamina mastery, pushing Goten's body to its absolute limits and beyond, teaching him to fight for hours, not just minutes. Most importantly, they focus on battle control. It's no longer about just throwing the biggest energy blast. It's about reading an opponent, controlling the flow of the fight, and turning an enemy's strength into their weakness. Slowly but surely, Goten starts to evolve. This isn't a sudden explosive change but a deep, fundamental one. Super Saiyan stops being a flashy transformation he uses when he gets angry or excited. Through constant meditation and ki control, it becomes his natural state, his base form. He learns to maintain the golden aura with a calm heart and a clear mind. The power is still there, but now it's controlled, efficient, and almost silent. The wild fire has been forged into a razor-sharp blade. Now, let's fast forward to the Battle of Gods. When Beerus arrives on Earth, things play out very differently. In the original story, Goten is little more than a background character, but here, Beerus senses something else. He looks past Goku and Vegeta and his eyes land on the young Saiyan. He doesn't sense overwhelming power, not yet. He senses perfect control, a placid sea with an unimaginable depth. This intrigues the god of destruction. Whis, ever the observant one, is even more interested. He sees in Goten a quality that even Goku struggles with, the ability to fight without emotion. Goku often uses rage as a fuel, a catalyst for his power-ups. But Whis teaches Goten a different philosophy. Rage isn't true power. It's a vulnerability. True power is control. It's the calm mind that sees every possibility, the steady hand that never wavers. Goten learns to separate his power from his emotions, to become a pure warrior who acts on logic and instinct, not anger. He's not suppressing his feelings, he's mastering them. This new path fundamentally changes his trajectory. He isn't just following in Goku's or Vegeta's footsteps, he is forging his own. He isn't chasing their forms or their power levels. He is cultivating a unique kind of strength, one built on a foundation that his father and the Saiyan Prince never truly mastered at his age. When the time comes for the Tournament of Power, the Universe 7 team looks very different. Goten isn't cast aside as being too young or inexperienced. Gohan and Piccolo vouch for him. They know he isn't the strongest in terms of raw power, but he might just be the most adaptable. He earns his spot on the team. In the tournament, Goten is a revelation. He doesn't go around overpowering opponents with brute force like Goku or Vegeta might. He's smarter than that. He fights with an unnerving calm. He observes, he adapts, and he learns mid-fight. He uses his opponent's momentum against them, finds the flaws in their techniques, and exploits them with brutal efficiency. He's not a brawler. He's a martial artist in the purest sense of the word. He conserves his energy, picking his battles and fighting with a level of strategy that surprises even the gods. And then, in a moment of extreme pressure, when pushed to his absolute limit against a powerful foe, something new awakens. It's not Ultra Instinct. It's not Beast. It's something unique to him. A form born not of rage or divine intervention, but of pure, unadulterated control. Let's call it this serene Saiyan or controlled Saiyan state. In this state, his power skyrockets, but his demeanor becomes even calmer. His movements are fluid, perfect, and wasted no energy. It's the physical manifestation of everything Piccolo and Whis taught him. He isn't reacting to his opponent. He's anticipating them. It's a state of perfect harmony between mind, body, and power. A Saiyan who has truly conquered the inner rage that defines their race. In this moment, Goten doesn't just match Goku's power. He surpasses him in a different way entirely. Goku's path is one of breaking limits through emotion and instinct. Vegeta's is through pride and relentless effort. Goten's path is one of absolute discipline. He proves that there's more than one way to reach the pinnacle of power. He doesn't surpass Goku with rage. He surpasses him with control. So was Goten truly wasted potential in the original story? Or was he simply a seed of incredible possibility, waiting for the right gardener to help him grow? This journey shows that with the right guidance, the Forgotten Son could have become one of the most unique and formidable warriors in the entire Dragon Ball universe. His story wouldn't be about being the strongest, but about being the most refined. A true master, what do you think? Could this disciplined Goten have changed the future of Dragon Ball? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more what-if scenarios.